Hey guys, welcome back to All Access Botanical Chat. Sorry it's been a while, but I've had lots and lots going on. So anyways, in today's video, I'm going to do a little tutorial on toss and wash. I've had a few different requests for it, so I thought we'll just put that up there for you. So my normal dose is about 2 to 2.5 tablespoons, depending on the vendor that I'm getting it from. And today I have, of course, Carolina Kratom. This is CK Green. And I think I'm going to toss a little 50 times red Bali extract in there with it. I've already had 1 tablespoon, so we're just gonna load up 1 here, and I just use a shot glass. It's just the easiest, and chocolate milk is a chaser. That's the best way it works for me anyways. So I got my nifty little spoon here. This is about a teaspoon, so I'm gonna load up 3 of these right into my shot glass. 3, heaping to make kind of a larger tablespoon. Yeah, it's probably good. And so I have already taken 1 tablespoon, so oh no, I don't have much of this left. We'll probably just do 1 half teaspoon here, if I even have that much left in here. This really helps not taking so much plant matter. And something I think is a myth, to be honest with you, is so many people think that using extracts ruin your tolerance in some sort of way. And honestly, I think that is a myth. All an extract is doing is making it to where you don't have to take as much powder, not as much plant matter. So basically taking 1 gram of this is equal to 5 grams of just your standard regular kratom powder. So you would only need to take the little bit to get the same effect as the larger amount. So honestly, when you're thinking extracts, don't think it's going to ruin your tolerance, because I really don't think that that's the case. So I have just a little bit left in here. This is a leveled out half teaspoon here. And I'm just going to put it right in there. Like so. And normally what I do is I make sure my mouth is pretty moist. A tablespoon or more than a tablespoon, that's a lot of powder to take in 1 shot. I'm sure a lot of other people probably do more like a teaspoon at a time, or maybe 2, but this is a big amount for 1 toss and wash. And if you attempt to take this dose, I recommend you have lots of practice toss and wash, because it is kind of something you gotta master so you don't die. I've had some pretty bad experiences myself. I feel like I've got it mastered for the most part, but sometimes there's still a little mess up here and there. It just happens. So we'll do this. Excuse my face. Like I said, this is a lot of powder to do in 1 shot. So we'll see how it goes. So there it was, easy, quick, painless, went well. So I just wanted to mention my last video when I was raging on the oblate discs. Okay, yes, they were really simple, and they took all of this stuff out of taking a Kratom dose, and I thought it was amazing. And after figuring it out, I think that for me at least, and from my experience, I don't think I was feeling my dose like I normally do from Toss and Wash. And I was really nauseated, extremely nauseated with the pregnancy at that point in time. So I was hardly even able to dose as it is. And when I finally discovered the oblate disc, I thought I was saved. And anyways, I would take the same amount in the discs as I would take Toss and Wash. And it's just like it wasn't doing the trick for me. It just wasn't doing what I was expecting or what I was hoping for or anything. It's like it was like I was taking nothing for the most part. Or there was a few times where it went from nothing to the wobbles, like almost instantly. I'm just like, what is going on here? So once the nausea calmed down, I went back to Toss and Wash, and I mean, man, what a difference. It was a huge difference. So even though Toss and Wash can be difficult or less fun or time consuming or whatever, it's definitely more worth it, at least in my opinion. Anybody who has started with oblate discs and haven't done Toss and Wash at all, I really would recommend you try it. But please caution your first time. You don't want to breathe in at all. You don't want that powder to get back in your throat. It's really messy. So yeah, just make sure your mouth is really moist. You put your tongue up right before you toss it back, chase it, get it down. And the reason why I take such a big dose at a time, 1 tablespoon, so I do it twice in one dose for the most part, is because I just want to Toss and Wash the least amount as possible. So it's like, I don't want to take like 6 different Toss and Washes to get my 2 tablespoons or whatever. Sometimes I only do 1. It depends on how soon after my first dose of the day I'm dosing again, and it just kind of depends on that. But there's so much time spaced out with my doses usually that everyone is about 2 tablespoons. So there it is. I hope that this helps you in some way. And if you haven't yet, please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video to let me know. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I got lots and lots of new pregnancy updates to come. It took a while to get them because of my work schedule, but I've been to the doctor and I got lots of little updates. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time.